Experiment 262 was a 260-second genetic experiment created by Jumbo with Hamskill's funding. It was designed to be a pure evil experiment, but instead turned out to be pure good, much to Jumbo's embarrassment. According to Ruben, Jumbo kept 262 locked in a basement when friends came over. 262 and the other first 624 experiments were deactivated and smuggled to Earth by Jumbo during his mission to capture Experiment 626. All of the experiment pods were released and scattered across the island of Kauai, with 262's pod landing in a bush by a house. Lilo and Stitch the series. Prior to the events of 262, Jumbo heard from the head of Ego Industries. He threatened to revoke Jumbo's membership due to believing the latter had reformed and that some of his experiments were not very evil. However, Lilo and Stitch convinced mortal ags to come visit Earth so they could prove that Jumbo was still worthy of membership. When the head of Ego arrived at the Pelican residence, Lilo and Stitch tried to trick mortal ags into thinking that Jumbo was still evil by showcasing some of his evil experiments on the internet. Sometime later, when a fire started in a neighbor's house, a fireman, while trying to extinguish the fire, accidentally drenched the nearby bush with water from his fire hose, activating 262. Gantu had been informed about 262, but since the experiment had no evil uses, he didn't bother capturing it. When 262 heard that the family's pet kitten was trapped inside the burning house, he heroically rushed in and rescued the feline from the fire by jumping out a window with the kitten, using a bedsheet as a parachute. 262, named Ace, then put out the fire using the fireman's hose and found his one true place as a local do-gooder. Meanwhile, Lilo and Stitch's facade was successful until the head of Ego Industries saw a screen of Ace rescuing the very same kitten. As a result, mortal ags revoked Jumbo's membership and promptly left. Regardless, Lilo, Nani, Stitch, Jumbo, and Pleakley all started their own new club, with Ace being their newest member so he could balance out Jumbo's evil. Leroy and Stitch the movie. Ace was seen early in the movie rescuing a girl's kitten from a tree as Lilo was making her rounds of scrum to make sure all the experiments were happening in the one true place they belonged. Later, the first 624 experiments, including Ace, were rounded up by Leroy and taken to a stadium to be destroyed. However, Lilo, Stitch, Jumbo, Pleakley, Ruben, and Gantu arrived before the experiments could be destroyed. Ace participated in the following battle between the experiments and the Leroy clones. The Leroy soon gained the upper hand in the battle, but were defeated when Lilo, Stitch, Ruben, and several other experiments performed the song Aloha Oi, which caused the Leroy army to shut down due to a failsafe mechanism. Special abilities. Ace is a cunning mind, its exact comparison unknown. His cheeks are like elastic, able to hold dozens of gallons with only some expansion, and can expel held liquid in extremely concentrated streams. He has a pair of retractable arms and a form of enhanced strength. Exact limits unknown, and it is proven he has enhanced durability. Weaknesses. Ace has no known evil uses to Jumbo whatsoever. He is also not programmed for failure, which can cause him to push himself past his own limits in order to help those in need.
I've never heard of that.
Trivia. Ace is one of the rare experiments that was not evil before he was found by Lilo and Stitch. It is unknown what purpose Jumbo had originally intended for Ace, as it is only mentioned that he was a failed experiment. Intriguingly, Ace's number is the opposite of Stitch's, and while Stitch was originally pure evil, Ace was always pure good. Ace's pod color is green. The experiment pod container describes Ace as Experiment 262, primary function, error. 262 has no known evil uses. Ace is one of the few experiments that did not appear in the group photo at the end of Leroy and Stitch. If you enjoyed this video, please smash a like and subscribe to the channel for more Lilo and Stitch videos. Leave a comment down in the comment section of who's your favorite experiment and who you'd like to see us do next. Until next time, aloha!